Society whispers a dangerous myth. If you're single, you're incomplete, broken, even unworthy. We've been programmed to think solitude is a curse. But the Stoics saw it differently. They believed solitude is not weakness, it's the highest ground of strength. Today, I'll show you why being single is not dangerous in the way the world thinks, but dangerous in a way that gives you unmatched power. Part 1. The lie society sold. You look around. TV shows, songs, family gatherings, even social media. Everything pushes the narrative. If you're single, you're failing at life. You're told happiness only comes through romance, that until someone chooses you, you're somehow unfinished. But here's the Stoic truth. If your worth depends on another person, you've already surrendered your power. Marcus Aurelius warned, "It is not external events, but your judgment about them, that disturb you." Being single doesn't harm you. Your judgment about it does. Part 2. The Stoic lens on solitude. Epictetus lived much of his life without family or wealth, yet his mind was free. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And what better time to master yourself than when you are single? Solitude strips away distractions. It exposes your weaknesses, but also reveals your strengths. Instead of filling silence with noise or chasing relationships out of fear, the Stoic embraces that silence and learns to rule his own mind. Part 3. The fear that controls most people. People don't fear being single. They fear what it represents: rejection, loneliness, inadequacy. They chase relationships not because they're ready for love, but because they're terrified of facing themselves. But here's the paradox. If you run from solitude, you'll never find peace, even in companionship. Why? Because you'll carry your emptiness with you, expecting someone else to fill it. A Stoic knows, if you cannot be whole alone, you will not be whole together. Part 4. Why the world calls singleness dangerous. Notice how society reacts to a man or woman who thrives alone. They call it strange, dangerous, or even selfish. Why? Because such a person cannot be controlled. A single, thriving individual doesn't buy into the consumer culture of couple goals, endless dating apps, or the illusion that happiness is sold in pairs. That independence threatens the very system built on keeping you dependent. To the world, you're dangerous when you don't need what they want you to need. Part 5. Building strength in solitude. Singleness is not waiting. It is building. Build your body. Strength gives you confidence and energy. Build your mind. Wisdom gives you clarity and resilience. Build your mission. Purpose gives you direction when others are lost in distraction. Seneca wrote, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you can improve. Start by improving yourself. Become the kind of person you would respect, even if you met yourself as a stranger." Part 6. Turning loneliness into power. Loneliness is a perception, not a reality. You can be in a crowded room, or even in a relationship, and still feel lonely. The Stoic transforms loneliness into solitude, and solitude into power. Think of great minds. Marcus Aurelius, writing his meditations in silence. Epictetus, teaching freedom while owning nothing. Seneca, reflecting deeply in letters. They turn their solitude into strength that has lasted centuries. What excuse do we have? Part 7. Why singleness attracts naturally. Here's the irony. When you stop chasing relationships and start thriving alone, you actually become more attractive. Why? Because confidence, discipline, and peace radiate without words. People feel it. They're drawn to it. The one who chases is rarely respected, but the one who stands firm, who doesn't need, who chooses rather than begs, that's the one others admire. The Stoics would say, love, if it comes, should be a bonus to an already full life, never the source of it. Part 8. Redefining dangerous. Let's rewrite the narrative. Yes, being single is dangerous. Dangerous to those who profit from your dependency. Dangerous to those who expect you to beg for attention. Dangerous because your happiness is no longer in their control. The Stoic thrives alone, not because they reject love, but because they refuse to be enslaved by the fear of being without it. So the next time someone says, it's dangerous to be single too long, smile. They don't understand. The real danger isn't being alone. The real danger is never learning how to stand alone. When you master solitude, you are free. And in that freedom, you are untouchable. Single, thriving, and stronger than ever. That's not a curse. That's Stoic power. Subscribe for more powerful Stoicism and psychology. Comment Stoic if you agree.